about this language. And today, this topic about the tips, the shop in supermarket or another things is a good for I is married. Uh,
Especially for
uh,
men, right, Mark?
yeah, but I'm married. I always to buy in supermarket with my wife is
Uh-huh.
necessary learn more tips. That's
For
it.
sure, for sure. That's it. I said about the men's because we like to save up some money, right? Because that. And about you, Aparecida, it's our turn. Morning.
Good morning. My name is Aparecida Semira. I live in Rio Verde, southwest of Goiás. I'm married. I have one daughter. I work in each area in financial management of IT projects in infrastructure, IT infrastructure. And, I like to study. Now I'm trying to study more because my daughter is more not with a baby. I can uh, separate 1 hour in my day to study a bit.
It's
She
important.
understands now when I am studying. I tell to her, I am studying now, my love. I need to stay here. She understand me before, not was possible.
I got you, I got you.
It's this, I believe.
Great. Thank you, Aparecida. Tainá, it's our turn, please.
Hi guys, my name is Taina or Daphne, you can choose. Um, I live in Scotland. I work at warehouse in the logistic area, and I'm here because it's so important to speak English, especially in living abroad. And I like to go to the gym. And what is most difficult for me is to apply the tips from this video to choose the best foods and change the fat for fit. It's so difficult to avoid sugar, soda, but I understand it's very important to for my health.
Yeah, the marketing used to bring us pitfalls about that, you know? So it's hard, it's hard. And guys, about me, yeah, you all know me, but let me see. I'm here since last year. I'm host here since last year too. I started as a host here last year, August. I really enjoyed to practice English here, to be honest, but I need to say in the beginning I didn't like so much. But I've realized the way that we have this conversation put me ahead to um, make my practicing time in English better along the time. I know I have a lot of challenges and I'm gonna have big setbacks along this way, but it's necessary to pass through this situations. It's important to my improvements, our improvements, and yeah, that's it. It's a little bit about me. That's the way I look the life. Um, Let me see. Yeah, that's it. So let's start with the questions at all. Aparecida, please, could you start with the first question, please?
Yes, number one, have you adopted a minimalist shopping approach earlier? How my your financial situation refer today? Well, I'm thinking about this, and minimalism is nowadays a trend, and I believe I always was minimalist. I believe I've been practicing minimalism for a long time in my life because I never spend a lot of Normally because I don't have money, of course, but when I have money, normally I think a lot before I spend it. Here in my house, normally I have problem with my husband. She spend more than he wins.
I don't believe that. That's
Yeah.
impossible.
Here the who is more set with money is myself, and I believe eu falo mão fechada, I don't know this in English.
Close the hands.
Yes, yes, yes. In my home. It's me, closed hand. But
Oh,
I believe it's interesting because even when I want to buy something for myself, I think a lot. I think
mhm.
when I need to buy something for my daughter, for example, I only ask for her, what do you want? Want this? I explain her the best thing, etc. and buy. But for me, I think 10, 30 times before.
Wow,
Yes.
that's different.
Then for me, I believe I practice minimalism. I am a minimalist. In fact, until my home is it's clean. I don't like a lot of pictures, furniture, this kind of things. I'm clean
I
in
got
my
you.
in my clothes, in my house. One thing I love is plants,
Mhm.
and take care of plants. And then sometimes I buy plants. How I can say this? I spend money with seed cements to plant.
I got you.
I'm trying have some kind of lettuce or vegetables here in my home. It is, I believe it is.
When do you move out? Or what do you do with your plants, Aparecida?
I don't think about this. Oh, you are. I don't think about this. I suffer a lot, I believe.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I know that because in a place when I lived some years ago, we had a neighbor, a cat neighbor, you know. And when we moved out away, we've missed this cat, you know.
Yes.
And I remember by the time this cat had been disappeared because another human neighbor decided to pick this cat to live in a little farm, you know, chakra. I don't know if little farm is correct, but yeah, that's it. But I was happy for him, but I was sad about because I missed him, you know.
Yes.
And
Understand.
yeah, that's it.
Of course, I will miss my plants because I have a lot of trees here. We plant trees,
Yeah,
amora, I don't know in English, and on other trees, and uh, cotton, I don't know, udon, a lot of plants I have in my home.
great, great, great. Yeah, great, great, amazing. And about you, Taina?
Yeah, I would have more money, more healthy, because the advertisement the save us, and we became slaves to chocolate, sugar, cooking, soda, bears, alcohol, and this is so harmful. And we need to firstly respect yourself and to understand what I need to buy and what the advertisement want that I buy. And to see the difference between what you want and what you craving, and to choose the best things.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. In my case, guys, I consider a minimalist in part of my consumption things, right? If we are gonna talk about clothes or something like that, I'm sure I'm a minimalist, right? But if we are gonna talk about food, I like to buy food that we it's important necessary. I don't measure efforts to do that. For example, if we want a kind of meal, I'm gonna try to buy a good one, you know. Of course, the best it's so expensive today, but we try to follow this idea. My wife used to make a healthier food here because she go to the gym every single day, right? Because that I've learned a lot of stuff about healthier food, something like that. So about food, I don't save money, you know. But if we talking about another stuffs, I pay attention a lot, including with tech stuffs, you know. As a tech guy, I really enjoy with a lot of gadgets and these stuffs, but I avoid to spend a lot of money with that just when something is necessary, you know. And yeah, and about you, Mars?
Guys, for me it's the same. I try a long time one style minimalist shopping because here in Brazil not is easy about the supermarket, about the another things is difficult when you have a leftovers money is necessário attention about your financial situation. I have my family, my wife, my son. Uh, I and my wife doing the list before to go the supermarket because when you have one list is more strategy to buy the necessary things a long time. uh, it's possible for me to buy another things in my house, one a new furniture, a new electronic or another thing, but always thinking is necessário this moment or not, because in my life, my strategy is have one situation more control
Mm-hmm.
in my family. E this is necessário attention because here in Brazil is a hard situation about the prices. Every month uh, have a high the prices is necessário attention.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Mars. And along the way, we used to learn more about how to buy with conscious, right? I think it's a eternal learning, I would say. And yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next one. Tainá, could you start with the second question, please?
Yeah, sure. What could be the consequences if society shifted toward sustainable shopping practices? That's it. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, would be great for our planet because it would help us to be more conscious about your planet. Our planet is finite, is not infinite, and we need to respect our nature and to drop off the package in the right way, right place. I think would be great, but the price would be increased because sometimes the packet ecologic is more expensive and affect in our pocket. Yeah, but everything in the life, that is the price. We need to pay the right things.
Yeah, yeah. I remember a time when was in a trend, everything about the about sustainable stuffs about the shopping and groceries, something like that. But currently, I don't I haven't heard about more deeply about this question. No, I think you remember a lot of supermarkets use it to um, sell or just to give us a kind of sacola ecológica and the embalagens name I forgot these words.
Back.
Yeah, packet. Yeah, pack. Yeah, yeah. This pack or package used to be more sustainable. And yeah, I think I don't know, maybe this wasn't financial in financial term this that didn't work. I don't know why I don't heard more about this topic today. But it's like you said, we our world is our earth is finity, so it's necessary to pay attention with this is the first share, especially by us, as a consumers. Yeah, that's it. And about you, Mars, what do you think?
About this question, I think the society producing less trash a long time because I see nowadays a big problem in the world producing a lot of trash. This pollution, the nature is, and have a lot of problems in in another countries, for example, have the countries uh, jump your test in the sea, and another thing is our society is totally consumist. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot the word. Consumist. It is to buy everything don't is necessary. Is more education about it in school because when the a little kids grow up, is more conscious about one sustainable
Yeah,
shopping practice. Nowadays, our see the problem is the words about the warm globalization and the another problems eh, is necessário more con- I forgot consciência about it.
yeah. I would say much more attention about this topic, much more than today. And I'm so curious to listen you, Aparecida. I like everything you say about environment, nature, something like that. So it's your turn.
Well, I believe if we, in fact, can change our habit for a sustainable practice, we have an immediate impact in our environment, immediate impact, reducing waste uh, production. The impact immediate, I believe, is this. And if we can, we are dreaming here, of course, but if we can do this, I believe the companies would start producing items without with thinking about the environment, in fact, because nowadays they only want to publish that they are sustainable, but in fact they don't.
Yeah,
We know this, but thinking in a dream, in a future, maybe these thing happen in a future, not in a near future, but a long years in front of us now. I believe we have a lot of benefits in our lives, like Marcius said, because we need nowadays we need do this, but we don't doing this. Some persons, particular, and some companies, of course, we have some companies doing this, but it's short yet to produce some result. But we have individual persons and some companies and little farmers doing this, thinking about this. But if the biggest company, in fact, started, imagine the impact in our lives. But of course, it don't happen because we live in a capitalist system. They want to sell and sell and sell more. Our problem is the capitalist system. They want to sell and sell, independent if you need, independent if this food bring problems to your health, independent these clothes not are sustainable. You need to buy something, service, food or something. Unfortunately, we have a system who are, I don't know, I can tell this, está contra nós,
Yeah.
contra nós, humans, persons,
Yeah, I got you.
and the planet. Only look around us, you see, in my
Yeah.
opinion, this.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, I can listen you properly, but my cam is freezing, right? I don't know what is happening, but I'm here with you. And I would say, Aparecida, that we are responsible for this environment as consumers, because if we don't buy this kind of products, of course, the companies needed to change, but
Yes,
we
more
don't do that.
more conscientious. Yes,
Yeah, to be honest, we are responsible. We have this power, right? And yeah, that's it. So let's move on to the next one because that's interesting. It's my turn. The 30 question. How might your lifestyle be affected if you implemented a one in, one out policy for new items? I think one in, one out is about we just to replace something that's currently work, I think it's something like that. American use have this habit a lot. Of course, for Brazilian, like Marcio said very well in the beginning, it's hard because everything here is so expensive. And but we have if you it's interesting for me. It's unbelievable. I see how many times a single person change your car, for example. A person the people used to have good cars here, but they want to change to new one and continue doing that along the way, it's just that is one example, just one example, right? But that's a human behavior, I guess. I don't know. We like to replace something that is working right now. I used to think about that about my clothes. I think this, sometimes my wife use, oh, let's buy some new clothes for you. But my current clothes are working to me, right? It's not necessary to change. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to have a sustainable shopping behavior as human being, I would say, right? But I like my lifestyle about the parts that I can be a minimalist, right? Like I said about my clothes, some tech stuffs. Of course, I would have much more if I have money, the first thing, and if I yeah, if I don't have a minimal conscious about that, you know. For example, I have an old cell phone right now that I'm using as a camera here to talk with you. And of course, I could buy a new one, but for me currently that's working, right? When is necessary, I'm gonna buy one, just it. But sometimes I've heard something like, "Oh, you need to buy a new one because you use your personal cell phone to work." Because I use my cell phone to program apps here, right? So my cell phone is almost everything, just not only about work stuffs, but also my personal one, of course. And yeah, guys, I think that's it about this my answer about this question. And about you, Márcio.
About this question, when talk about the food, for example, I use this lifestyle is one in, one out. Every month is necessary to buy the same things. This is my strategy. I see in general about you said about the clothes. Uh, the clothes affect the self-esteem. It's common the people to buy a new clothes. This accumulation in your wardrobe. Here in my house, in different time, I clean my wardrobe and donate one a little clothes. But it's common every moment to buy a new shirt, a new pen, a new shoes, because this affects our self-esteem. Is a good when you feeling well using a new clothes. I think this lifestyle is a good for a lot of people learning more because it avoid I forgot the word, desperdício,
I don't
uh,
remember either.
waste. A lot
Always.
of a lot of families, a lot of people have these problems in your house. Waste the things, the men, the clothes, uh, in house and the restaurant, for example. When you see one news about the waste, the foods, supermarket, restaurant, inside their house, a lot of foods is a waste nowadays. When the people change your lifestyle, is more easy to control this waste, I think.
Yeah, yeah. All of us here are to bring some ideas. There are not uh, right or wrong answers. So, you know, so every opinion are important or is important here for us. Yeah, that's it. And about you, Aparecida.
Well, I normally I do this. When I buy something for me, I donate the other one for another person in my family or to uh, to another person who needs these things. And I don't like to accumulate codes or things, cell phones or gates in general. When I buy one, I put in the trash the other one because it's not working. Or if working, I donate to another person. Use this. Normally, I don't use the buy one thing and maintain another thing. I try do this with clothes, but I believe I learned because I like one clothes, but I use it one time and never more and
Yeah.
stay there. Now I learned to donate this too because if 3, 4, 6 months I don't use the clothes, why what I want is in my
Why? Why?
yes, why I donate. Sometimes it's hard because some dress I love it, but I use in one time, but never more.
Yeah.
Uh, we need learn this. Uh, Desapego,
Oh.
detachment, desapego. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
makes sense.
it's
Makes sense.
detachment. We need detachment with our clothes, with our things, and donate or put only put in the correct trash, not in general trash, but
Mm-hmm.
put in a correct lixeira
Yeah.
to recycle, reuse, or something like this. I believe it is this. I'm trying learning some things yet, but sometimes not easy. We like some things and we don't donate or
Mm.
is this.
Yeah. Close at home, there is a bazaar here, and when, to be honest, we used to buy a lot of stuffs in there. So, especially my wife used to find a lot of interesting stuffs, and almost new ones, clothes, bolsas. I forgot, can I say bolsas?
Bag.
Tennis. What? Oh, could you repeat, Taina, please?
É bags? É pussy?
Bags. Yeah, yeah, I think
Bags
so.
ou... É.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. If, well, yeah, a lot of stuffs, guys. It's interesting. It's close to here, the same street. And yeah, interesting, interesting. And about you, Taina?
Yeah, I wouldn't stopping waste my money because all the time there are new things to buy, like a new phone, a new car, new clothes, and the social media encourage you to buy and always be all the new things. The pressure to be like influencers is so hard, and how much you buy, more you feel empathy. You feel so empathy and it's superfluous
Yeah.
when you just buy. And like Aparecida said, you need to share more, to share it or for children's. I don't know. You know what you need to do with your money, but you need to share more than buy more for yourself.
Yeah. Guys, about this conversation, I have a question for us. I've met some people that live around the world that it's common they share used stuffs to another people, like I said, I have a bazaar close to me. But in your place, Taina, you can see this kind of place, this human behavior about, oh, I don't need this, so I'm gonna to share this for anyone. I've talked with a person that live in Canada, and he said it's common. They just give stuffs to another people. Used stuffs. I don't know about you. What do you see this happening in your place, Taina?
Yes, here's is very common. You share your clothes, and when you go into market, you can buy some things and
Mhm.
share in the own marketing. And
Oh,
who need
really?
to buy things and don't have money, the people just intake what you already
So
bought.
interesting. So
É.
interesting.
Você faz a compra para a pessoa e deixa no canto. A
Yeah, I
pessoa
got
que
you.
precisa pega ali do canto.
Perfect.
Você já pagou.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a good practice in my perspective. But I think it's almost impossible currently in Brazil because we will use everything we buy for sure. Okay, guys. Let's move on to the next one, guys. We have more time. The question number 4, Mars. It's your turn. Could you read an answer for us, please?
Yeah, if consumers demanded the ethical production, how would the market respond? I think the is a big problem because nowadays the companies is the strategy producing more, producing more, producing more, uh, high your production. It is the consumers demand the more ethical or more strategy about to buy the necessary thing. It's a big problem. Uh, Nowadays you see a new companies, a new stores open uh, every moment because it is a cultural. The people is a consumist. When I see in my city, for example, when I I custom to go the supermarket a lot of moments during the month. When have one holiday, for example, uh, before one day before is a lot of people inside the supermarket to buy everything because another days is a holidays. I think about this situation is necessary the people to buy a lot of things because tomorrow is a holiday em diferentes momentos the holidays is during the week not weekend and the people have this a problem in geral, for example, a lot of consumism
Yeah,
e help the companies producing
yeah,
more. E I think one uh, 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 adopt another culture is a problem about the company.
yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Holiday is a day like another one, you know. It's not different, but the people used to spend a lot to make maybe to have have a meeting with friends or family, something like that, you know. But yeah, it's helpful for companies. I agree with you, Mars. And about you, Aparecida?
Well, I believe if the consumer demanding a change for the companies, I believe in the first moment the companies try to manipulate the consumers first we only with marketing only tell they are doing something, but I believe if the consumers persist and they need to buy the products, these companies need change and think about your production, their production and profit and policy. Sobre o lucro, vai pensar sobre o lucro, sobre produtos and improve your production. But it's necessary the consumer change the behavior, their behavior. One thing, I believe one thing don't happen without the other.
Yeah,
The companies only change when the consumers change first.
yeah.
And do something to change this because the consumers have this power, of course. The power is in their hands, but they don't know this. In our
I
hands,
think we know, but I don't know if
we don't care. The most of us don't care about this or don't think about this. I don't know.
I think we are um egoist, you know, as a person. So I think I don't know if it's
Selfish.
possible. What word?
Selfish person.
Selfish. Yeah. We are selfish as human. So I don't know if it would work together about this stuff. Of course, I totally agree with you, Aparecida. I said that, but I don't know. What do you think, Taina?
Yeah, sorry, interrupt you. Yeah,
No, don't worry. You said well. I asked help. You know, we used to say here in Talkie Talk, if someone asks for help, we can help, and then don't worry about that.
yeah. I think the marketing doesn't matter with ethnica. They just want to sell, even if affect our mind or affect the planet. They want to trap us in the consumism. If we became dependent of to buy and um, have more material things, is the better for them. We need to take care of advertisement with social medias and to to invest in our self-acknowledge, um, good moments. And your life is not about it we have, but what we feel.
Yeah. And I used to talk about this stuff with my wife and my parents that the life are our moments, right? On that, we will leave anything with us when we go, when we pass it, you know? We will have only the moments and in the people's memory, just that, you know? So I totally agree with Aparecida. For me, that work, of course, but I don't believe that we are able to organize this kind of movement or this changing, you know, because we are selfish, like I said. But of course, if we change our shopping behavior, the companies needed to change as well. Because if they don't change, they won't sell anything, you know. So it's necessary. But yeah, guys, I think for me, it's my answers. And I think we have time for one more question, the five question. Parecida, could you read, answer, and choose another one to answer after you, please?
Okay. Number 5, in what ways might technology assist in marketing smarter shopping decisions? Oh, I believe the technology can help us with in search, of course, if we want, if you know search, because all the time we are bombarded with advertisements. Try buy something before arrive in the idea you want, you will receive 3, 4, 5 advertisements. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, totally crazy. But if you know search, of course, technology can help us, but we need know search correctly, because we have all the time advertisement in our sites on the internet, in our apps in cell phones all the time. Even apps paid, we have advertisement in streaming. We some streamings, even we pay, if we don't pay the most expensive service, we have the advertisement. Then we need to try to decide what the best path we need using technology to improve our feeling to shopping with conscience. I believe it's this. It's complicated, so hard.
Yeah. And could you choose another one to answer, please?
Sorry, yes. Daphne, please, you can answer.
Yes, I agree too. I think the technology can help us to save the materials because if you have one phone save many documents, IDs, informations. Instead, you print the paper, many archivos, many PDFs. Instead, you print all these things. You just in saving your phone and you save materials. You don't waste paper. You don't drop off the trashes in our planets. And you, Mars, what do you think about it?
Uh, about the question, I think the technology not help a lot about the people, about it, about the shopping. Because nowadays I have advanced the technology about the several apps you can use it every day, but is a personal. I think is a conscience, is a personal. The people have the problem to buy a lot, waste a lot, is a cultural. I think is necessário one more attention the government about the education inside the school, cre- create a new people's more conscience about it. Because nowadays I think technology help a lot, but several people don't use these uh, new things in your life.
Yeah, I don't know if the governments are interested in teach people how to consume better, you know. But yeah, that's it. Guys, and about my perspective, I have a friend that have been developed an app that the purpose is to help people how to consume better. So he used an AI technologies to interact with the user. Of course, this is a paid app because to build everything with AI costs some money, you know, today. I don't know if you have this idea, but it's hard, it's expensive to generate this kind of AIs that we use a lot every single day, you know? So um, that's it about the this. I have this friend, and I truly, as a developer, I truly believe that we have this that we have tools to create or help people to think better about everything, you know. I said before I had been tried a lot of AI tools in my current role, and I'm impressed how powerful can be these tools, you know. So that's amazing. I did a lot of stuffs much more faster and properly than before using this kind of tool. So we have this tool currently. If you go to ChatGPT tool, something like that, you in asking anything about this topic, we will have good insights about how to deal with this, you know. Uh, and yeah, guys, we are here. All of you are here. Lurian, Otávio, and Michaeli. Yeah, I'd like to start with you, Lurian, because I think you will have another immersion next minutes. What was the conversation for you in another room, and what question until what question did you talk about?
Okay, we are talking about the question number 7 about marketing traps, how to avoid to fall. And I think the topic it's show us about our society, about our patterns of buying things, about power of buying. We need to think about budget. I'm not like a minimalist, but in the same time, I've learned to don't buy a lot of things that I don't need, you know. But in
Mm-hmm.
our case, I think we have this influence about influencers, socials, you know, we need to
Mm-hmm.
fight against. So it was really nice topic. Thanks a lot, Osvaldo. Thanks, Michaeli and Otávio too.
Great. Thank you, Lurian. And about you, Otávio, how was the conversation for you? What did you like the most?
It was a great conversation. I like the tips. Mikael and Lugan give many tips about this topic, especially about the how use technology to be more consciente in the consume. I like.
Yeah, yeah. That I decided to bring this up because I don't have much ideas about that. But so that's one of the most important thing here. We can learn a lot of stuff while learning new language. You know, it's interesting. And about you, Michele, how was the conversation for you?
And the conversation was great. I liked the topic, the subject. I think it's easy to talk and we can reflect about the society a lot.
Great, great, great. And do you consider are you a shop or shop smart or shop hard? What do you consider yourself?
I think depend the day.
Ah, okay, I got you. I got you. Okay. Guys, the time was over, but I really enjoyed with this conversation. So I hope you enjoyed as well. And I hope you have a good week, a good day, right? And I hope to see you next Friday. Bye bye, guys. Take care.
Thank
Bye
you.
Bye bye.
bye.
See
Bye.
Take
you.
care.